I give the call to the member for Hasluck.
Deputy Speaker, art represents who we are as human beings and who we are together as a society. On Monday the 20th of February this year, I hosted an Arts Roundtable at the Midland Town Hall in Hasluck, attended by the Honourable Tony Burke, the Minister for the Arts. We had representatives from the full spectrum of art, media, screen, music, craft and writing. It was incredibly hot that day, but it didn't stop the attendees turning out in force to learn about the government's commitment to our arts, but also for the Minister to hear their ideas and their vision of telling our nation's stories through many mediums. My thanks to the Darlington Arts Festival, Mundaring Hills Open Studios, Midland Arts Junction Centre, Mundaring Arts Centre, MA Oka, Screen West, the Ellenbrook Cultural Foundation, the Catherine Susanna Pritchard Writers Centre, the City of Swan, the Shire of Mundaring, the Chamber of Arts and Culture of Western Australia, as well as many of the individual artists who participated. Minister Burke shared his vision for the arts sector with the attendees and demonstrated his clear enthusiasm for both the arts and for the government's comprehensive policies. Within the new Creative Australia, there will be 4 new bodies: a new First Nations-led body that will give First Nations people autonomy over the decisions and investments in art. One way this will assist locally is in promoting Indigenous arts in our local communities, schools and galleries. Music Australia, a dedicated new body to support and invest in Australian contemporary music industry. Because Australia's music doesn't just have a proud history, it's a moving feast with great young talent emerging every year. And Writers Australia, to support writers and illustrators to create new works. And I was particularly pleased when the Minister announced a Poet Laureate as well. And Minister Burke acknowledged the many writers and artists that don't make a living wage from their art. The previous government's attitude seemed to be that arts are just a hobby. Our written testaments are essential to our nation's sense of itself, developed through telling its own stories, as people have told their stories of Australia for 65,000 years. There will be a new Centre for Arts and an entertainment workplace to ensure creative workers are paid fairly and have safe workplaces free from harassment and discrimination. This was warmly welcomed by the group. Art representatives in Hasluck agreed that across the spectrum of arts there was a real eastern states bias that made it difficult for WA makers to break into the national scenes. And Minister Burke heard this and has taken it on board. I had my own direct experience, in fact, when choosing art in my parliamentary office. While proud representations of red-tailed black cockatoo feathers adorn my office in my electorate office, art by Ian Jarlett, it is hard to find a great deal of the excellent art from Western Australia here in Canberra, and this needs to change. It was a wonderful meeting, which I hope to repeat in the future. Terrific feedback and huge support from our Minister for Arts. Thank you.
Thank you.